welcome back, everybody, with another box of Manga Spice Cafe. Excuse me. Manga Spice Cafe sending us another hefty box. These boxes are always so heavy. And it's funny because when they come in the mail, they are obviously, it's not like this. It's always wrapped in like another box on the outside, and I always know what it is because it's like I can like shake it and I'm like, ooh, I hear goodies in there. Plus it's like very heavy, so I know there's more stuff in there as well too. So let's go open it up. They have their seal of approval, which says please enjoy. It says Manga Spice Cafe on the top of their box. Let's open them up. As you guys can see, let me just hold it up there. I don't know if you guys can see all the goodies on the inside there, but they have their brochure that they throw everything on there. Kind of tells you what to expect this month. On the cover here, it says issues number 19. They have all of their manga authors and writers and everything on there that kind of explains to you how to get to their stuff. So basically, they always reference their authors, so then that way you can go to their websites and if you like reading their manga that they have included. So first up, we'll talk about the food as we always do, and then we'll jump over into the manga that they included in this edition. First that they include is a koikeya, is known in Japan for their interesting chip flavors. In your box, you could have gotten one of two flavors: tom yum, which is a type of hot sour soup cooked with shrimp, prawn, or harissa beef based on the Moroccan beef stew dish in harissa sauce. This is obviously the prawn stuff. I've actually had prawn chips before. I can't say that they're exactly this fancy looking, but like if you like, I really like the design on the top. It's always cool to see cool stuff like this when you're like getting new things, because it's like it's always interesting to like see how they try to intrigue people to like buy their stuff. So let's open them up and see how they taste. It doesn't really taste like prawns. It almost reminds me that they have like, it's more spicy than anything. I definitely have, it's definitely like a kick to it for sure. I'm not coughing because of that. I'm coughing because I went down the wrong way. But it has an interesting flavor. It's not bad. It doesn't really remind me of shrimps or prawns for that matter. It reminds me of hot and sour soup almost in a way. And I don't really mind the flavor. Probably not something that I would buy all the time, but I also might have just got a chip that let's try another one. I might have got a chip that's just like a little dud. Let's try another one. Yeah, it's not really like an intriguing flavor. Like, ooh, I gotta keep eating more and more of them. It's an interesting flavor. I've had shrimp chips before, and they are okay. I just they're not really my favorite. So maybe that's why I'm not really like interested in them. But it's more so of like a hot and sour soup. Next up, they have these, which we know exactly what they are because we've dealt with these in the past. They're called whistle candies. If I can compare exactly, well, I'll tell you what I think they are, what I compare them to. Few or whistle. Ramen are candies that when you blow through them, the metal creates a whistle sound. Each package has a small box containing a surprise figurine. So in these little guys down here, you kind of have like a little Kinder Egg surprise, more or less. To me, these taste like, almost like Smarties in the States, or they'll also be known as Rockets in Canada. So they are very, 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 very soft. If you put them in your mouth, they will disintegrate right away. And we got a little dinosaur on the inside. So really cool. I like those candies a lot. They're very good candies because they remind me of mints, but they melt so quickly in your mouth. That flavor there, I think, was Coca-Cola, but I might be wrong. It also could just be a leftover a little bit of flavor from the other stuff. Here we have cola roll-up candy. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a fruit roll-up that's cola flavored. Unroll the candy from the paper, but do not eat the paper. So let's open them up and give it a try. So it's exactly a fruit roll-up. It's exactly what you would expect a fruit roll-up to look like. So if you remember the old fruit roll-up style, it smells like ginger. It smells like ginger. I know it's supposed to taste like Coca-Cola, but it smells like ginger to me. So let's see what it tastes like. It's definitely gummy. It's definitely a gummy texture, but it does taste like Coca-Cola. I will give it that. It does. It definitely tastes like Coca-Cola. These are your regular chocolate little cupcakes. They're just individual chocolate covered cupcakes. They don't really talk about these ones in here. They're called Wada Tops. I've seen them before. They are basically what they are. I'll load them up and show them to you guys. Now, these ones are generally hard on the top always when I open them up. I've seen them before. I've opened them up in a previous package. And they don't really, I find that they always, they tend to kind of just harden. I don't know why, but I think it's because the temperature when it gets like sent to me, like in the mail and stuff. And you can notice that it almost looks like a Reese's cup on the top of how hard it is. So let's take a bite out of it and see. It's like a little dessert. Chocolate tastes good. Sprinkles taste good. But actually the chocolate is not hard at all. It's just, I think it's just kind of like, you know, all together probably melted maybe when it was on in the packaging. My favorite, I think this is a different flavor. This might be a chicken flavor. I can't really tell. Are, of course, the corn rusks, which are chicken curry umaibo, which means delicious stick. Is a puffed rice stick, and they come in a variety of sweet potato, salty flavors, or the popular Japan, especially with children. This one's chicken curry flavor. Okay, it's chicken curry flavor. I talked about how much I love these things. The last one that I had was almost like I don't even remember. It was like Captain Crunch kind of style, but like really soft and so good. I've been trying to find these corn rusks for a long time, so I'm really happy that they sent me another one because this is the only box that has actually sent me them. So let's open them up and try this chicken curry flavor. Oh, yes. So if you've never seen one before, this is what they look like. They're like hollowed out in the middle. Oh, they smell so good. It is a curry flavor. I don't mind curry. And it's good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's really good. Imagine. Okay, I'll compare it to something else as well. I'm gonna eat this actually after, because that is so good. I love those things. Imagine somebody sending you a Funyun. Like, you guys know what Funyuns are. The rings that are like crispy. They're like little chips, right? Everyone knows what Funyuns are. That's exactly what that is, but super soft version of it. And honestly, the flavoring is so good. That curry version, though, I think I might like that a little bit better. I like that a little bit better than the other one. I don't think I could eat that all the time. Like the other ones, I ate like 3 or 4 packagings of it, but that one there, that is really good. That has like really nice flavor to it. So yeah, umaibo. Make sure that you guys get some of that if you can, or if you do end up getting a manga crate, make sure that you email them and tell them, hey, if you can send me one of those in there, that'd be great. Next up, we have a cool and clean green tea. It's your carbonated little apple juice green tea. So let's open them up. I've never actually tried a drink from anyone before. I know that there was a cola one that I had. I didn't get a chance to try it. Let's see how it tastes. Now that tastes to me like a green tea. That's apple. So it tastes like an apple green tea. It does resemble Arizona green tea. So if you've had Arizona green tea before, you might want to compare it to that, because it definitely does taste like that. But I mean, it's just green tea. It's not carbonated or anything like that. Just to check it out, it's not carbonated at all. Yeah, I'm shaking it up. Doesn't seem like it is. So, and of course, the best things for last, we have the manga. This series, they sent us Final Fantasy Lost Stranger. So they sent us that. They also sent us Lost Stars Volume 1, and they sent us Dr. Stone. The beauty about this manga is that they actually have the listing prices on the back. So you can see there that it's $10 for each edition in the US, or $12.99 Canadian. So I think that's really cool, because right then and there in this little hefty little pack, you pretty much get your value for the entire crate. Now, we did talk about it before, saying that they try to kind of compare, okay, you're going to be reading this manga, so you're going to want to have like the drink that's part of the manga and stuff like that. I actually don't know if that's true. And the last review I did, I was like, yeah, in each manga they try to compare it. So when you're reading the manga, you're kind of, you're drinking the fake beer along with it, kind of thing. I don't know if that's exactly true. So I ended up reading a little bit of the manga. I'm like, I don't see any of the fake beer in here. So regardless, though, Manga Spice Cafe, thank you so much for sending us another amazing crate. I always love opening your stuff. My favorite, the Umaibu, and of course, the Whistler sticks. So if you have a chance to get these, you'll definitely like them. I know you will. And mind you, this isn't a crate that you would... This might not be a crate that you're like... If you're looking to just get snacks, this might not be the crate for you, because it's not just all snacks. It's manga plus it's snacks built into it. So if you like receiving different manga and you're like, you don't really know what variety to kind of choose from, this is definitely a good box, because you get yourself random manga sorted each month, and then you also get yourself snacks. So the next time you do some type of ordering, or if you decide to get another box, you could always email them and say, hey, I really like that previous one. Maybe throw it in there for me. So thank you so much, Manga Spice Cafe. Can't wait to do another box reveal, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. Let it go.